This is iTrist TV. I'm Valery Pushinsky. Summer is coming soon, so in this video we will focus on a especially important question. Can AC spread COVID-19? Now, air conditioning operation is considered very seriously because students are expected to go back to schools and universities later this month, and they will study through the summer to catch up with what they have missed. On Thursday, the Ministry of Education of South Korea released a guideline to keep all windows at least 1/3 open at all times while running air conditioning. However, there is Chinese research about transmission of small droplets by AC airflow. So how safe is air conditioning during COVID-19 pandemic? We will discover it from paper of Chinese researchers. So this is schematic drawing of the restaurant. It occupies 145 square meters. These are tables of family A, family B, and family C. This is position of the first infected person. The distance between the tables is around 1 meter. Families A and B were seated each for overlapping period of 53 minutes and families A and C for overlapping period of 73 minutes. Here is inlet and outlet of the air conditioner. From one side of the tables there is a glass wall, from another side is dining area. On January 24th, a total 91 person, 83 customers, 8 staff members were in this restaurant, and 83 people had eaten lunch at 15 tables. Among these 83 customers, 10 became ill with COVID-19. The other 73 were identified as close contacts and were quarantined for 14 days, but didn't develop any symptoms. Here we should clarify something. Let's look through the video of NHK World Japan channel. Here there are two people, they sit across each other and talk. The conversation is highlighted by green LED light in the dark and recorded by special camera, so we can see the droplets circulating between them. It looks like these two guys are not talking but trying to exchange the viruses and bugs in form of the small droplets as much as possible. Now let's go back to the restaurant in Guangzhou. These circles around the table are members of 3 families. This yellow circle is patient number 1. Patient A1 didn't have any symptoms during the lunchtime. The dates of the appearing of COVID-19 symptoms are written nearby each patient. Patient A experienced fever and cough and went to the hospital on January 24th. As you can see, 2 other families, family B and C, sat at neighboring tables at the same restaurant. By February 5th, a total of 9 others, 4 members of family A, 3 members of family B, and 2 members of family C had become ill with COVID-19. And most probably, members of the family B were infected by patient A. However, infected members of family C were so far away from the first patient A1. So why they get sick? Now let's return back to research of the Japanese scientists, which we have seen in NHK World Japan video. Here they have modeled a single sneeze. This is group of 10 people and just one person is sneezing, and we see that relatively big droplets are flying far away but get settled pretty fast. But micro droplets, which are in red on this video, remain in air longer. Next model is single sneeze consisting of the micro droplets. Here is the same group of 10 people, but we can see that after sneezing, most of the micro droplets remains in air after 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and even 20 minutes. Now let's add air conditioning to the last model. According to the research of the Chinese scientists, most probably infection in the restaurant in Guangzhou happened due to transmission of the micro droplets by AC flow. As you have seen, relatively big droplets more than 5 micrometers remain in a short time and can fly only short distance, less than 1 meter. But the distance from patient A to consumers around other tables, especially table of the family C, was more than 1 meter. However, strong airflow circulating out of the air conditioner transported the droplets from table C to table A and then to table B. Here we can take into account that all three families spent substantial time during the lunch in this restaurant. Unfortunately, micro droplets with size less than 5 micrometers can remain in air for a longer time and pass distances more than 1 meter. The researchers consider them as a main reason of infection. However, no one from the staff and other consumers was infected. For me, it's not clear why, but maybe concentration of aerosol was insufficient for infecting of consumers in other parts of the restaurant. During investigation, 6 smear samples were taken from air conditioning system, 3 from air outlet and 3 from the air inlet. And thanks God, they all were negative for COVID-19 after processing by reverse transcription PCR. But now I have a lot of questions about air conditioning in closed spaces. For example, how about air conditioning in taxi? The answer, it is better to keep your mask on and keep the window at least partially open to improve ventilation and recirculation and replacement of the air. And then, how about long-distance flights? The answer is similar. It's better to keep your mask on. But since you cannot open the window and replace the air, keep your mask on all the time. And most important conclusion of the research is that droplet transmission was facilitated by airflow of the air conditioner. The key factor for infection was the direction of the airflow circulation, and patient B3 was asymptomatic. And in this outbreak, asymptomatic people can provide a potential source of outbreaks among the public. It was recommended to improve temperature monitoring surveillance and increase distance between the tables, and also to improve ventilation, replace the air frequently. At the moment, experts view using air conditioning is okay as long as the room is ventilated frequently. Next, you can watch video Most Unusual Test about the test system developed by BioBot. This approach will help to assess a number of people infected by the coronavirus in entire cities and will facilitate reopening and transition back to new normal. Take care of yourself, keep up with social distancing, and if you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe and hit this bell. See you next time!